Okay, so again, if you look down below directly underneath this video, you'll find module number 1, number 2, number 3, and if we scroll down just a little bit further, we got module number 4, number 5, and number 6. Now, I do know that number 5 and number 6 are kind of out of place a little bit, but as you go through this, you'll really understand why that is. So let's look at module number 1, and this is really where I want you to get started with. Again, chances are either me or one of my business partners gave you a phone call and told you that we had a bunch of customers that we were looking to refer off to, right? Now, what we're also doing in that module is we're also giving your customers and your prospects a number of gifts as an incentive to do business with you. And these are in behalf of our sponsors, but we have a free dinner and movie, we have sweepstakes and daily cash giveaways as vacations and cash prizes. We have a $500 daily cash giveaway, $100,000 grand prize. They can win cars, they can win, courtside basketball tickets, and some really cool stuff in there. But what we've done there for you is we provided you with some marketing materials, we've provided you with websites, we've done all that for you. But we also have a software. And what this software allows us to do is when your customers are spending money with somebody else in addition to you, you're still going to get paid from that as well. So you'll make as much as about 50%. So a question that I like to ask people, business owners, is how much do you make when your customers buy insurance, go out to eat, join a gym, go on vacation? Chances are before us, you made nothing from that. Okay. However, because of a software, it's going to allow you to make as much as 50%. So a question I like to ask people is, how much do you make when your customers go on vacation? Again, chances are nothing. However, the average family of 4 spends $4,000 a year on vacation. Now, let's just say that you have 10 customers over the next 12 months who go on vacation. So that is $40,000 in extra business, okay? So as you can see there, that's going to allow you to make more money with less effort, and so you wouldn't have to work as many hours if that's what you want to do with it, or you can use that money to take your business to the next level, whatever your goals and desires are. Now let's look at module number 2. Module number 2 is another software. We have a loyalty program. It's done through loyalty cards, but mostly done usually through mobile apps. And so when your customers are spending money with other local businesses, you're going to make money from this as well. So we're pulling revenue out from multiple different streams. It's not just from what you're doing individually. So this is probably the first time that you can now look at your competitors as your business partners. Now, module number 1 and number 2 are for basic business owners. Those are for basics. If you're tired of the results that you've gotten, if you really want to take your business to the next level, then I want to suggest you to go through module 4 through 6. Okay, module number 3 through 6. Module number 3 is what is known as a mass marketable product. Okay. And one of the basic principles of this is we got this from Walt Disney, working with Disney, okay? And one of the things that Disney does is they own the media. What most companies do is they go out there and advertise on somebody else's media. They pay somebody to advertise on somebody else's media. Here, we own the media, whether it's a customer base or whether it's owning a blog or owning a marketing channel that we can then advertise our products and services. And it's something that only very sophisticated business owners will do, but it is something that will help you to keep majority of your profits. It just exponentially increases your profits. But we do really want to suggest you to go through module number 3. And another thing that you're going to notice in module number 3 is a big mistake that a lot of business owners have is they don't have a cheap enough product and they don't have an expensive enough product. So the more expensive that a product is, the more trust that you have to develop before they will trust you enough to give you their money, right? Now, at the same time, once you have done a good job, you can charge 10, 20, 90% more money for a higher level of service. So you don't have to get any more customers. You just make more from the already existing customers that you have without really putting in any additional work into this. And this is some of the work that I did, again, working with many times multi-billion-dollar companies when I used to be a consultant for that $400 million marketing firm where I was a business strategist. Now, let's look at module number 4. This one's a very interesting one, and it is understanding the economics of your business. Most business owners do not know the numbers of their business. They know what they do, but business and sales is understanding some basic principles of physics, or rocket science, should we call this. It's not very complicated. It might sound complicated at first, but it's just understanding the economics of your business. And even if you don't want to do, let's say, module number 3, after you go ahead through module number 1 and number 2, let's go through module number 4. And I'm going to share with you a gentleman that I knew through somebody else that I knew, but he lived during the Great Depression, okay? And he made 122 sales per day, earning him over $1 million a year during the worst economic time in U.S. history so far, which is the Great Depression. Okay, and he came up with this formula that we call as the mathematical formula to writing your own check. Now, module number 5, let's skip on to module number 5, which is the $1 billion blueprint. It's very advanced, and that's a lot of things that I did with working with multi-billion-dollar companies, and but we've adapted it so that small and medium-sized businesses can use it as well. Not necessarily to make $1 billion or make a whole lot of money. Of course, that is some of your goals, but really just to get more done with less effort. And again, this is why understanding physics is very important. There's a thing called the 80-20 principle. You might have heard of it before. You get 80% of your results from 20% of your effort and work. But most people, most small businesses are doing 80% of the work to get 20% of their efforts, or 20% of their results. So if we just make some slight modifications, we can really increase your profits. Module number 6 is a thing called a swipe file, and those are very successful advertising campaigns that have been done before, and we just make some slight little modifications to adapt it to your business. Okay, so that's just a quick overview of what we're going to cover in module number 1 through 6. But what I want you to do right now is just go ahead and click on module number 1, and that way you can go ahead and get started. Claim your website. We'll provide you with the marketing tools and everything that you need there. And then in module number 2, I want you to get in contact with our business partner, Lisa, who did a lot of work with small business administration. She's going to be sending you out a package, but she's very swamped because we do bring her a lot of customers. So do get in contact with her. And again, she's going to be calling you anyways, but it's going to be really helpful for you if you get in contact with her as well. But go ahead and get started with module number 1, and I'll talk with you in just a few minutes. But I do hope this information has been helpful. Take care, everyone. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.